Hello everyone, I'm Baruffy1322 and in this video I'm going to be showing the fastest service vehicles around a circuit. If you want to know how all cars perform in a variety of different classes and formats, check the annotation on the screen or the link in the description for the full playlist of videos. Now, unless otherwise stated, all of the vehicles here can't be stored in your garage, upgraded or used in a race. I've tested them by recreating my testing circuit in a deathmatch and using the extra vehicles available there. So first up is just a bit of a bonus, which is the Lost Gang Burrito. This is actually slower than the regular Gang Burrito that we can buy. Even in its stock form, even taking into account the fact that you can't upgrade this, you can't store it in your garage, it's still slower than the regular Gang Burrito that we can have. And the lap time that it gets is about the same as the regular Burrito. So yeah, it's not that quick, and I just figured I'd put it in this video because it wouldn't really go anywhere else and you can access it in a deathmatch to test it. So in 5th place is the Dachshund. This is the first service vehicle that we have. You know, there's only 5 in this video that we can actually test. With a 1 minute 58.6, it's not really close to anything else that we've already seen. You know, it's kind of in no man's land at the moment. It's reasonably powerful for the size of it, but it is hard to get it around the corners, and that's where it really lets itself down. And just ahead of it, obviously, as you might expect, is something that is slightly better in the corners, which is the bus. The bus is actually not too bad around the corners compared to the Dachshund anyway. It doesn't feel too bad, you know, it's quite easy to get around the corners, certainly easier than the Dachshund, but it's probably a little bit worse in terms of straight line speed. So the 157.4 is a little bit quicker than what we've just seen from the Dachshund. Both of those are obviously very close and very slow, but given you can, you know, transport loads of people in them, they're pretty special in that regard as well. So in 3rd place is obviously the Trashmaster. This isn't too bad actually. In terms of cornering abilities, it's not that bad. You know, with a 145.2, it's again in that sort of lower down vans area, such as the Camper and the Journey. There seems to be a lot of vehicles, a lot of the bigger vehicles that are around that area, and the Trashmaster puts itself around there as well. It's not too bad, you know. It's reasonably powerful compared to the other stuff that we're seeing here, and certainly in the corners, it's a lot more responsive than what you might expect from something in this class and something of that size. So yeah, not too bad of a showing from the Trashmaster there. In 2nd place, we've got a car that is technically a sedan, but it is in the services class of a deathmatch, and that is the Stretch. So this is the 18th best sedan in the game with the lap time that it gets. It's actually, it only beats a fully upgraded Emperor and a fully upgraded Regina. But with a 127.9, you know, you're not really going to expect an amazing lap time from a car like this. But yeah, it's not too bad, you know. Again, it is technically a sedan rather than a service vehicle, but it is in the services class for a deathmatch, so that's why I've just stuck it in with this video. But when I sort of update the spreadsheet and put all of these cars in once I'm finished with this sort of mini series, I will put it in the sedans class. So yeah, the Stretch isn't too bad at all, you know. 127.1. Not that bad, but obviously we've got one single winner in this, which is the Taxi. It was obviously going to be the best car in this class. The Taxi dominates everything else with a 1 minute 17.2, you know, 10 seconds quicker than the Stretch. As far as service vehicles go, you know, this is much quicker than everything else. It's like a classic sedan, really. You know, sedans in general have a lot of traction in the corners and probably more traction than they really need, and the Taxi is pretty much the same sort of thing. You know, it's got really good traction for what it is, and I think, you know, that 117 that it gets, considering this is not upgraded, you know, you can't store it in your garage and take it to Los Santos Customs. That is a stock lap time. It does beat quite a few fully upgraded cars, and I think if you could upgrade this, it wouldn't be too bad at all. You know, take maybe 3 or 4 seconds off that lap time if you could fully upgrade it. So yeah, the Taxi isn't too bad. You know, if you're in free roam and you need to transport 4 people and you've only got the traffic to use, the Taxi is probably a good choice as well. So there is only one vehicle in the services class that we haven't been able to test, and that is the rental shuttle bus or the tour bus. Both of those are exactly the same thing. I'll just point out that the airport bus is exactly the same as the regular bus as well. So yeah, that rental shuttle bus is the one thing that we haven't been able to test because it's not usable in a deathmatch, it's not usable in a race, and that goes for all of these videos. You know, if there's a vehicle that you don't see, then it's just untestable. I can't use it in a deathmatch or a race. There's just no way for me to test it at all. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know all your thoughts down below. A bit of a shorter one this time because there aren't that many service vehicles at all. You know, there's only been 4 that we've been able to test here, technically anyway, and 5 in total. So yeah, let me know all your thoughts down below. There's only 2 more classes that we've got left to do. That is commercial and emergency vehicles. So I hope you're looking forward to those. Leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time.